See, this is what Cynthia Replogle is missing. Effective charge sand dust particles on signal of electromagnetic wave, which is Schumann resonance. They even tell you that if it's under 200 gigahertz, it amplifies it. Just like I said, I just found a paper on it. I know all this shit. So Cynthia Replogle, this woman here is trying to ruin their culture, which is part of my culture. These women are promoting Egyptian, African, all cultures, really, and their own cultures, because they both have. This is Shirley Gibson and Mrs. White. They both have like white last names. You can't get any whiter. And the problem is now this lady that's lived out here her whole life, okay, board member White, director White, now she can't get out to the dunes because of her. This woman here, because no vehicles can get out on the dunes, and she can't make it out there. She's in her 80s. Holy crap. And that's what you got here. People like this that don't understand our community or science or culture. They don't even recognize unique minority cultures like Latin people, Greek people, ancient Phoenician like mine from Africa. She's fake. She's not real Latin. She's not a real Latin. She's Hispanic. She's not part of my culture. Not part of my culture. Hispanic. So she wants to change the X, Hispanic X. Don't culturally appropriate somebody else's culture because you're an imbecile and you're not educated. And don't start problems here. Do you understand now that there's no vehicles on the beach, now people can't camp out overnight inexpensively? She ruined it for a whole class of people because she wants to bring in her wealthy white Anglo-Saxon because she wants her property to rise. She doesn't care. She's one of these limousine liberals. And she's a violent one too, an aggressive one. And she uses race politics. Okay, so I just proved it to you right there. She does not know what she's talking about. She's going to ruin a whole culture here, a whole beautiful culture. And she bashes these ladies all. Do you understand? These ladies grow organic crops for our community. We want them to stay here, and she's trying to drive them out just because they don't believe the same thing she does. So you have to really watch out for Cynthia Replogle. She's dumb. She's arrogant. She's uninformed. She's on all these boards that she gets on for self-promotion, and she purports to be one thing, and she is not. I just proved it to you. You see, I'm a real scientist and a real engineer and a real meteorologist and a real surveyor. And a real mercenary. I know how energy travels. She doesn't. She doesn't know anything about resonance. That's why you don't want to get in her space. And you don't want her filling that space in her residence on the board. You don't want her resident on the board because she resonates on a total different frequency. Do you understand? It's the same thing with her. You don't want her on our board because she resonates on a total different frequency from our community. She doesn't respect other people's ethnic cultures. She is the majority, and she's being used by her. When she gets discarded, like Karen Veely discarded her, she uses Karen Veely to attack these three ladies, okay? And so did she. When she discards her, and she discards her, we'll find out what happens during the election because both of these ladies are supporting a lady named April Dury, which is not well liked. Same thing. Very aggressive. I told you. She's peeing on these people's yards. They're trying to bait them. These people are low-class breeders. And you have to watch out for them because they just trying to make her a synthetic name for themselves. Let me tell you how they do it, okay? Because I like talking about religion. We'll get to another video in that. I think this is going to go too far. I'm going to try to keep my videos under 5 minutes. But you see here, she claims to be Nuestro Oceano. She's trying to get the Hispanic vote. She's just using Hispanic people. She doesn't care about Hispanic people. The New Times got her number. Thank you, New Times. San Luis Obispo New Times. Go infantry or go home.